Welcome to this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Kayla Shamway.
And I'm Kevin Wigan, bringing you the latest news.
The island of Jamaica is under a national state of emergency after Hurricane Melissa tore through the island this week. It was the strongest hurricane ever to strike the island. The Category 5 storm tore through Jamaica's southern coast on Tuesday with 185-mile-per-hour winds that left buildings destroyed, trees uprooted, and power lines flattened. Many areas experienced flash flooding after Melissa brought 40 inches of rainfall. The catastrophic damage has left thousands without power. The Jamaica Public Service Company estimates that 240,000 Jamaicans are without electricity. Relief efforts are taking place for Jamaica and the neighboring nations of Haiti and Cuba, which were also devastated by the storm. At least 25 fatalities have been reported in Haiti, while 735,000 people remain in shelters in Cuba. Jamaica is reopening 2 of its airports for relief flights, with UN agencies and dozens of nonprofits prepared to distribute basic goods.
Zoran Mamdani maintains his lead over Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa. With a little under a week left in New York City's mayoral election, in a recent poll by Suffolk University, Mamdani remains a fierce contender. Leading with a 10-point margin, Mamdani leads over Cuomo with 44% to Cuomo's 33%, with the Republican candidate Sliwa at 11%. Our reporter, Stephen Ospina Delgado, went around Stony Brook University asking students who they were voting for. Let's take a listen.
In the upcoming mayor election, I'm actually going to vote for Curtis Sliwa.
I am going to be voting for Mamdani.
I'm hearing so many people saying either vote for Zohran Mamdani or Curtis Sliwa. But to me, I'm sort of undecided.
I can't really align myself with any of the views of either other candidate, and Curtis Sliwa seems to always have the interest of New Yorkers at heart, regardless of the political state of the rest of the United States.
Mamdani is really a really important candidate for somebody who actually can enact change and not just keep going by the status quo.
To be fairly honest, I'm just going to say this mayoral election, this is going to be my last time I trust a mayor.
If you're from the city's boroughs, make sure to cast your ballot before Election Day on November 4th. Remember, Seawolves, every vote matters.
The Trump administration continues its strikes on vessels in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. On Wednesday, 4 civilians sailing in international waters were killed, 2 days after a similar attack which killed 14 people off the coast of Colombia. 61 people have been killed in 14 attacks since September 2nd. The strikes have taken place both in the Eastern and Pacific Caribbean Sea. Some experts doubt the lawfulness of these strikes, citing laws that ban the deliberate targeting of civilians who do not pose a threat to the military or the country. The law applies even if those civilians are accused of a crime, but Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth claims the targets were narco-terrorists, making the attacks lawful. No court has ruled on the legitimacy of these killings.
Stony Brook University is mourning the death of Nobel Prize-winning theoretical physicist Chen-Ning Yang, the founder of SBU's renowned Theoretical Physics Institute, died at age 103 this month in Beijing. Yang's groundbreaking work transformed modern physics. His discovery of a phenomenon called parity violation earned him the Nobel Prize in 1957. Yang joined the university in 1966 and founded the C.N. Yang Institute, a powerhouse for global research. University President Andrea Goldsmith said that Stony Brook has lost a revered friend and visionary.
That concludes this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Kayla Shamway.
And I'm Kevin Wigan. Happy Halloween, Seawolves! Yeah.